Alright, moving on. Power Simulator, Pro Washer Indulgence, Vehicles, Water, Fishing, Boat. Only 2 in here. It's weird they break them down when there's hardly any in each of them. But whatever. Fishing Boat. Took us a long time with the basic washer. I reset my progress before doing it on full release, and then did it just with a basic washer, and it took me 8 hours across 7 episodes. So we can only do better than that. Also, I was doing the achievement where you like clean the decks first. I now have that, so I don't need it to get it again, so we can do it any old way that we like this time around. So I can just work from the top down as much as I like, and it's just do extra long extension for some of the stuff. Yes, you can just climb all over this, but it is just nice getting a bit of distance sometimes. I'll just do as much as I can from this angle, and you basically can do most things from about 3 angles. I've got this nice big dry dock scaffolding here. I may as well use it. Seems silly not to. Let's just get as much of those chain bits done as we can. They're going to be a pain otherwise. It would be kind of interesting to see how much of this I could do without actually stepping on the boat. Is that a challenge I really want to do? Don't think it is. Why am I like this? Whenever I think of something like that, and it's like, I kind of want to do it now. It's like, can I actually clean some of the stuff with these angles though? That would be the tough part. I mean, I do have the extension. It's barely managing though to do all the way across. No, we'll do it by standing on it. Otherwise it's just going to be tedious. This is not about tedious. The name of the playlist is Pro Washer Indulgence. We are indulging ourselves. We are not doing things tediously unless we absolutely have to. We are just indulging ourselves. That chain the pulley will probably have to be done from underneath. I need to like stand behind the boat, I think. Would be my 3rd angle for that particular bit. This we should be able to get most of though. Mast. Is it all one thing? I think it might all be one thing. It's just mast. Doesn't even have like mast pole and mast whatever the hell that bit is. Strut, I guess you could call it. I think it's just all one thing. We can probably do more standing on the deck as well. Looking up at it will be the next thing. I remember doing these spotlights from standing next to them was kind of a pain though, so let's get a bit of angle on those. It is kind of fun doing what you can without actually getting up close to it, but at the same time I know I'm not going to be able to do all of it. I can do the outside of these bits though, which is kind of a good idea. Hey! I think that might be the first thing. Got the fair leads done. Those are the sorts of things you have to be careful about when doing the achievement. Where you've got to do just the deck first. So if you're not careful and have it on auto spray and swing the washer just the wrong way, you might accidentally do something small like that. So you do have to be careful. At least with the do X first achievements, you can easily reset the level. So long as you haven't done most of the feature by that point, because that would suck. Okay, what else should I aim to do from the outside? I mean, I guess these bits here get the the high angle of some of this stuff is quite good to do from this vantage point. And you get the low angle of it when you're actually on there. You can also just stand on this surrounding bit, of course. Tops of the window areas kind of handy as well. Bridge window should just now be the underside of that. Alrighty, and then unfortunately the scaffold doesn't go around the front as well, which kind of makes sense. The boat does have to get in and out after all. That would be kind of nice if it was just something that lifted up and then went back down again. Had like a bridge that you could raise or lower to get from one side to the other from the front, instead of just running around back again. Kind of cool. And we're running out of range even on our extra long on some of these bits. So we should probably stop wasting time and actually just get down there. But it's fun. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, moving on. Is there anything that's really good to do from this side, though? I mean, these spotlights I might be able to pretty much finish off now. Not quite. I'll have to do the underside. That's true. But that's a decent plug at them. Yeah, the tops of the windows is good to do from this sort of angle. They're a pain otherwise. Let's work top down again. These railing bits are pretty good. Well, the funnel's just one big massive thing, is it? It's not even in partitions. Huh, well that's rude. Didn't realise that was the case. We do the whole thing from up here. Front of the spotlight will do from the bow, obviously. Most of the bridge windows again. Bit more of the mast here. There you go, just so it doesn't hold it against me later. Alright, and then probably can't do the very front of the funnel, I guess, but we're doing a pretty good job of it, must be said. Ah, the chain on the front for the anchor. I remember that being a pain, these anchor chain bits. Oh, I fell. I broke my legs. And I fell again. Okay, you know what? Extension time over. And let's just get up close and personal. Should be a... there we go. Fair lead there as well. It's fairly simple. Anchor pipe. Oh yeah, because the main coil will be down below. And the chain runs off the side there, so we can't do that from here without going outside anyway. Makes sense. There's the pipe done though. Windlass. What still needs to be done on you? Windlass. Underneath something? There we go, some sort of upper angle. Should probably do the gunwales from the top first, realistically. Remember that was the bit that bothered me the most about doing it from like or doing the decks first, was I usually like to do things top down. Captain is not responsible for any more anchor-related incidents. So he was responsible for some of them, but not any more? You have been warned. Look out for anchors. Otherwise the captain will be anchory. Anyway. Some of this stuff is quite tough to clean, even on the inside, and I know that the outside is a pain. A lot of really tenacious rust. Yeah, and this is why it took me 8 hours with the basic washer, because I had to use the red nozzle. Because no, I wasn't using soap either. I wouldn't have had enough for all of this anyway. It's a big damn boat. Okay, let's just do the gunwales. Before I get distracted again. Probably gotta do like the outside and the inside as well, eh? This is like a seam. Well, we can go around facing this way and then I guess turn around and go the other way. Fairly divider. Oh, it does also wrap around. Oops, wink. It's going to be interesting to see how much quicker I do this. I know that the exterior, like with the barnacles and stuff, is still going to take a while, but I can only assume I can get away with at least the yellow nozzle. I can probably do a lot of this with the green, come to think of it. I know what we said before about the green nozzle, how I always end up coming back to the yellow anyway, but I'm having to go around this thing twice anyway, I'm fairly sure, just for the sake of the angles, so doesn't make much difference. I guess it kind of does. The rusty bits are noticeably taking longer to do. That's still dinged first try, pretty much. I do like these fairleads kind of dotted around. I mean, you know, boats have them, so it makes sense. But it's quite nice that they're there to just give you the occasional ding. You just kind of focused in on doing the gunwale bits, and then every now and then just ding, yes, you're doing a good job. It's just that. Those little bits of positive reinforcement. There's the big strap that holds it on. Really sure with the basic washer I was basically just having to do this the entire way. So being able to do this is very nice. I can't even remember what it was like. I blanked it from my mind. And I mean, any pain that was felt by doing the fishing boat and the barnacles and some rust on here was definitely overwhelmed by all of the... just all of it for the final level. the Lost Palace. So the gun whale is not even half... Well, it's just over half done. It's not even two-thirds done. So we've got to go around here, and I'm fairly sure we do actually have to do it from the outside as well, because there's quite a lip that goes around. So we have to actually go down onto the floor, basically, to do the rest of it. At least the, like, dock level. Game couldn't decide what I was actually standing on there, whether it was the platform or the boat. It was meant to be the boat, but it kind of ended up being the platform for a while. There's a lot of hanging pixel walks. Hey, we did the divider. Nice. Didn't do any of the others though, so a bit concerned. Apparently we didn't manage to see the outside as much for any of the others. These ropes are really annoying to clean around. Oh good. Another divider done. So I'm not sure why the other one on the other side, the kind of corresponding one, didn't get done, but... So we haven't really done a huge amount more of the gun whale, but it's the angle that we would struggle to get from the outside at least, so... Alright, now what? Deck wall, I think. Work our way around the inside wall. We should actually work our way down the bridge tower, to be honest. We should do that first, do the funnel, and work our way down. But I've almost finished this, so I feel I should finish it. Oh, those are two different bits of gun whale too. The divider does actually divide it, funnily enough. And the deck wall is now done. There we go. Excellent. Well, now, let's go up this way. Oh yeah, we were meant to do this from the outside as well. Well, we can do the inside of it more comprehensively first. I don't think this is actually rusty either, so the green should suffice for a lot of this. It's just dirt, right? So I don't think it's even rust, and even the green does deal with rust, albeit a little bit slower. I mean, this railing shouldn't have much more to do. Sure enough, there we go. That's due to the efforts of doing it from the scaffold. Ditto this side. I guess we should just have the yellow on this stuff because it's thin. Yeah, there we go. Just have to kind of whoosh-wash across there. You've got to do the top side there. Roof wall we'll need to do from the outside as well. It's not just an interior-exterior thing like the deck wall was, I'm fairly sure. Because on the other side of the deck wall is the hull. So it's a little bit different. There's the roof deck cleaned though. Cool. Now I need to do the underside angle of all of the funnel bits. And we probably have to give the top of it a bit more of a blasting as well, wouldn't surprise me. Because there's kind of weird angles up here. And just the inside of it in general. Come on. I know you're in there. There's a ding in here somewhere. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. Maybe there's something else that I've missed. Yeah, apparently. Cool, that's that done. Next layer. How many bits is the door? Is it just the door, or is there, like... The handle doesn't seem to be separate. The hinge isn't separate. Nope, just the door and the window. Alright. There's that window done. We did do a fair blasting of this from the scaffold, must be said. Supply crate. Just going to do around here. These edges and in behind here. There's these little weird seams. There's no way you can do them from further away. And then there's the bottom angle on the spotlight. There we are. I suppose there isn't more to those, to be honest. And then the railing, I think I still need to do these from the outside as well. It's not just the inside. Bridge wall, this bit is not quite finished. There we go. Spotlight, railing. Okay, well that one finished. I guess I didn't do as thorough a job on that one. Nice. Doing the easy bits, basically. That's what it comes down to. All this is just the easy bits, really. I can do the underside of the mast. There's weird hole bits at the back of this cabin area. Kind of odd. I don't know what those would be used for. But I'm also not a professional when it comes to fishing boats, so... Spray up here as much as we can, and now we do this bit. Up and over. Can we get the ding from here? Might need to chuck a pulley arm is separate, apparently. That's interesting. There we go. There's the mast. There's the chain. Actually, I can't remember if the chain is a thing or not. Yes, pulley chain is a thing, and it's now done. And then the pulley itself. There's a little bit on the top, I think. Nope. Just that bit on the bottom. Done. Good. Hatch door. Didn't actually realize was a separate thing. There we go. It's mostly done from on high. Get the rest of the bits of the hatch that we couldn't do from up the top. There we are. The big winch and pulley system here to pull in the nets, presumably. Be interesting to do like a comparison summary after all of this is done of how long it took me. I'm not very good at doing graphics though, so probably be a bit crap. Probably just take the form of a post. So the winch rope is different to the winch itself, which is kind of weird. Remember the angles of this is kind of, yeah, you got to get right in underneath here, for example. There we go. Always got to ask the question, and as soon as I ask the question, it gives me the ding. It's just the way this works. This is a long-standing tradition with this game. We just say something like, "What more do you want from me?" And then usually it goes ding. I feel we've missed some angles for this though. So it's not... Oh, there we go. Saw it. Okay, well this rust, I think we want to just stick with the yellow, because it's a little bit better. I don't know why I'm starting from here to go around, but apparently this is what we're doing. Should really be starting from the front and working my way around, but whatever. We're doing this now. Taking us, what, 25 minutes or something to get 37% through? It's pretty good. I'll take it. Oh, well that's nice. I didn't realise that was a separate thing. The deck wall also is a separate thing, but apparently is not done, and I don't know why. Oh, the lower trim is part of the deck wall, and I missed a little bit on that. Okay, then we've got the fairly divider. Guessing we need to do more on the outside for that. Yeah, there we go. Just wanted that to be done. Kind of go long strokes to get all the way to the end and then come back and kind of work your way down that way. I kind of prefer to do it like a screen at a time instead. Let's do like a section there and then move along to the next bit here rather than going all the way along. Because we could have gone all the way along, finished the trim and then work our way down the wall itself. Yeah. Moldy steps or whatever the hell this is. Is it mold or moss, or do we have to reset the detail every single time? I think we do. That's what it seems like. We have to go options and then go dirt details off and on. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see that it's mold and algae. Wasn't showing before. There we go, there's the steps done. I mean, it's a little bit distracting when it flashes up in the middle of the view, but it also is a bit of a clue whether or not there's something left. It either disappears immediately when you clean something fast enough, or it hangs around if you've still missed bits. Which is nice to tell whether or not you're just not cleaning something well enough, or whether you need to go look elsewhere for the dirt. It's usually a case of like rust and oil and stuff will stick around longer, and you'll have to make sure you go slightly slower just to make sure that you clean it adequately. And the life buoy, I seem to remember you need to do the underside of. Ding, ding, ding. All these windows done. From the windows to the wall. Oh, that one's already done. Once again, could probably use the green at this point, but I don't know. The mold can be tricky. Get underneath. The life buoy is a bit annoying. There we go, right on the angle. Oh, there's a little Ah, okay, a little gap in here that I didn't notice. Probably won't matter, to be honest, it's a big enough feature anyway, but hey, nice to be thorough. Catchbox. Doesn't seem big enough for a boat this size. I guess it just goes down into the hold. Now, what am I missing on this box? Ah, a little bit around the corner there. There we go. Lovely. Once again, I think it's just a door. I don't think it has separate handle pieces. But it will need the underside done of each of those pieces, whether they're separate or not. And apparently it just still isn't finished. Ah, there we go. Side seam. Window, window. Yeah, seems the green is fine for this. I think the deck itself, probably I'll use the yellow on for the mold. But the wall seems to be fine. Kind of want to just work our way down now. Oh yeah, so do these windows too. Okay, now we want yellow simply because it gives us a little bit of extra distance. And now we probably actually want an extension to do the spotlight. There we are. Do the front. The Pelican. And much like the namesake, we'll be sending him a big bill. What of the bridge is not clean now then? Because that's looking pretty clean. Apparently there's some bits that are not, and I'm wondering what they could be. Ah, there we go. A little bit on the underside. Right, ditch the extension, back to the green. Work our way down here. Get the trim done. Hope we've done a good enough job on the sides. Well, not this side, obviously. There we are. Window. Window. Thank you. Just being a bit expectant there. Well, that explains that one. Nope, still not done. We've got to go chasing a little bit. And the trim as well, also not quite done. Ah, well, okay, that bit was fair enough, I could see that. Now, is it something like these little bits in here, or is it something on the inside here, or something just behind the life buoy or something? Because I remember that being a bit of an issue last time we did this map as well. What am I missing? It's just a few scatterings of... Oh, yeah, there's just a few bits that we just haven't done quite well enough, it seems. Well, I guess that'll do it. Yeah, I could actually see that bit after it was highlighted, so that's fair. Alright, bow deck. Bow down to me. Nice. I love it when it dings when I expect it to. Oh, when the ding comes together. I think we'll swap back to the yellow nozzle for the deck wall, for rust. This one hasn't dinged when I wanted it to. There we go. It was close. Yeah, it's just tenacious rust along the side here. There's the trim. And the wall. Not quite. So close, apparently. There we go. That was the bit that I was using the green on. I was right to change. Fairly divider, not quite done, I think, once again, because of the outside bit where the rope is. There we go. I don't need to go prone, but crouching is useful. Insides of that. Interesting that it doesn't extend through to the outside. The stretch in between. That angle, ding. Ah, there's the trim already done. Must have done a good enough job from the top around here. Fire exit! Jump off the back of the boat, you idiot. But there's no lifeguard, life buoys around here, so if you do, well, I hope you can swim. But if you're on a boat, I hope you can swim anyway, let's be honest. Alright, 53% done. That is pretty good going for like 40 minutes worth. So yeah, pretty happy with that. We're making really good progress. This is only going to take 2 episodes instead of 7. It'd take like 2 hours maybe, hour and a half instead of 8. Cool, well that is that. We will be back shortly.